Welcome to the YNTAAY Minis. I changed the name on the sign because it's shorter and cuter. Today we're here with Annabelle from the new hit movie Annabelle. I saw it the other day and I loved it. Of course, that Annabelle's a little bigger, but this Annabelle was a stand-in. As you know, Annabelle, the movie, is a prequel of sorts to The Conjuring, sort of an origin story, if you will. You know, speaking of origin stories, Vernon, the boyfriend of Annabelle, not in the movie, but in real life, was given to me by my neighbor, Charlotte Cottle, who was like a second mother to me. He belonged to her daughter, Verna, and Charlotte gave it to me. I don't know why, because it's not like I like dolls or anything. So Vernon came to live with me probably in the 70s, and when I was just a little boy. And then he got lost at some point, and I forgot that he was lost and that he even existed just because of an injury to my head. So I moved to California, and Vernon was still in West Virginia. And then when I saw Toy Story 3, there was Big Baby in the movie. And Big Baby reminded me that Vernon was missing. And I said, oh my God, where is my Vernon? So I flew home for my nephew's wedding, and I looked everywhere for Vernon, and my mother said, that doll is gone. He probably got thrown out. And I said, oh my God, my Vernon got thrown out. He has little spots all over him. I'll talk about that in about 10 or 15 minutes. Well, we go off to the wedding. I couldn't find him anywhere. And all through the wedding, I was thinking, where is my Vernon? And the bride is walking down the aisle. My nephew, little Stephen, married Leanne, a lovely girl. I just think they're the best couple. And all through the wedding, though it was a wonderful wedding, I kept thinking, where is Vernon? Where is Vernon? So the wedding reception, everybody's dancing, and my mother and I are dancing. I'm like, where is Vernon? And she said, if you mention that doll's name one more time, I'm going to scream. And I said, Vernon. And she said, ah! So, driving back to West Virginia from the wedding, I suddenly remember maybe Vernon is in the shed. So, I go to this little, it's not really a shed, it's like a room attached to the house where you go and flip the breaker switch if that, goes out. And there's all this junk in the room. And there on a shelf was Vernon. And he had spots all over his body where varnish for Vernon. Varnish had spilled on him, so I scrubbed him and scrubbed him. But this was the best that he could do. Now he wears a little fur coat. So I was reunited with my Vernon, who was like my very own Big Baby. And then last year when The Conjuring came out, my friend Dana was given this Annabelle doll that was like a promo thing for the movie. And she said, I don't want this in my house. So she gave it to me. And when Vernon and Annabelle met, it was murder. And they fell in love instantly. So, oh dear, we're out of time. I didn't get to do my review. All I can say is go see Annabelle in theaters or on DVD and Blu-ray, depending on when you watch this. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.